Hey everybody, I hope y'all doing well today. This is my review of the first of the 6 extended season 10 episodes. It's episode 17 of season 10. The title is Home Sweet Home. I actually watched this a week ago because I'm one of the losers that pays for AMC Plus. But I decided to wait and do the review today. Just because, I know people hate spoilers, and if I put it out, of course, one person probably would have watched it and been like, you bastard. So, just wait. Yeah, this is a very Maggie heavy episode, because Maggie returned in what would have been the season finale of this season, the previous episode, but of course now it's not. Her and Judith, have a little bit of exposition, so she knows that Michonne has flew the coop, and there's a little bit of Maggie adjusting to everyone and not adjusting to Negan. And I know people always, give it a hard time about, well, why wouldn't they just kill Negan? But you have to think it does make sense for Rick, a cop, an actual one that seems like he wants to deliver justice, and that type of world, that he wouldn't want to kill Negan. He would want to reform him. So, that actually makes more sense to me. But, that's her first little cold open with Maggie, seeing Negan and all the other people. But then you kind of pair everybody off, and you've got Daryl, and you've got Carol, and you've got Maggie, and you've got I cannot remember her name, the almost deaf sister, Connie's sister. I cannot remember her name. I can remember Connie. They take her to Hilltop, and of course Hilltop's burnt down, and she finds out Negan helped, so that doesn't help. But that's good. Carol's honest, and Carol needed to, kind of correct some of her shit from this season, so I think she did that. And the rest is a whole lot of walking, really. I mean, yeah, they find a place to stay for the night. Yeah, they kill some walkers. I love the show. I love zombies, but there's nothing really happening here that they couldn't have done in less time. I know they're probably trying to show that they're all working as a team. That's fine, but just didn't do it for me. I wish my TiVo would just skip directly to the next part. And it does sometimes, but not on The Walking Dead, it seems like. Yeah, the conversation between Maggie and Daryl, it's okay, but none of this episode to me really moved anything forward that much, except for Maggie giving a little bit of exposition as to what happened after she left, and not really enough on whoever these the name's so silly I can't even pull it out of my head. The Reapers. I think they were just watching the first few seasons of The 100 on the CW, because that's what the people in the mountain on the CW, the people they had that would come take the grounders, their names were the same thing. But the guy shooting at people, there's a little bit of tension. That was okay. Could have been better, but it was okay. It's just like this could have been. It's sort of like the Walking Dead World Beyonds. Not as bad as those, but they could have done this in a half the time and it still would have got the same message across. So it's not a terrible episode, just a whole lot of filler and very little to move the story. Now I know they can't do that much with COVID, so they're trying to do more with less, but they've not done that much, in my opinion. They have such trouble by this time in the show with having bullets, though, that whoever the guy was, he's well equipped to still have bullets. I did think it was fun that he blew himself up. I was not expecting that, because we've not seen grenades on there in a long time. I don't even remember any past the first season, when Rick had that one that they used at the CDC. But yeah, like I said, not a terrible episode, but not anything special. The only really good thing is you get to see Herschel, Glenn and Maggie's boy, and that's a good scene all the way around. Maggie does well, little Herschel does well, and that saved the episode for me, because the rest of it was just kind of but that's all I got. I know, not a great review, but it's not a great episode. Just not terrible, but it's. I hope next week actually kind of moves some story along. Anyways, we'll see y'all next week. And we'll keep seeing y'all for some kind of Walking Dead review straight on through for a pretty good while, because we've got 5 more of these. Then Fear the Walking Dead comes back for 9. I don't know, by the time that ends, they might have World Beyond ready for the rest of it. And then season 11 starts after that. So I'll be my fat babbling ass babbling about these at some point for a pretty good while to go. But anyways, see y'all next week.